How would you describe Jeffrey as a youngster when you were growing up?
Excuse me, doctor, if you don't mind. We don't know, we don't relate to Jeffrey.
Okay, Jeff.
He's Jeff.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me ask you some things that, and I think these are right and accurate from your book. I understand that hindsight is 20/20, so I'm sure that these things will look different now. But Jeff was fascinated with a rotting animal carcass under the house and played with the bones and referred to them as fiddlesticks.
It was a terrible smell, so I went underneath and cleaned it out, the smell of the skunk, and cleaned out whatever else was under, cans and bones, and collected them all. And Jeff did seem to exhibit an interest in the way they clanked as he picked them up and put them back into the metal pail. He just laughed at it, the sound of it, and that was it.
It was said that he had even impaled a dog's head on a stick. And this, again, is something you only learned about in trial.
At the trial. I asked him about that, and he said that it was back in the woods, 2 neighbors away from us. I saw a picture of it.
So he admitted that that was true.
He said he found this dog. I don't know if it's really true, to be honest with you, but he told me that he found this dog that he decapitated and put on a stake.
And do you believe that there were warning signs that as a father you should have seen? If your kid is going around collecting dead animals, cutting them open and exploring them and that sort of thing, that how do you not know that?
Well, as I said, it's heavily wooded, very rough terrain, and there are a lot of hiding places. He was extremely secretive and devious.
Candace, what's your reaction to how they're describing him and his early behavior?
Considering what eventually happened and what they became aware of that he did as an adult, then looking back, certainly if it were me, my gosh, why didn't I do something? That is not normal for an 8, 9, 10-year-old boy to be fascinated with dead animals, body parts, laughing when they dropped at the sound of a bone clanking when it's dropped. I know you know this, Phil, the 3 big red flags: fire setting for the purpose of enjoying the fire, not just playing with matches, bedwetting, and I don't mean an occasional accident. I mean, sometimes we know that troubled teens may have what's called enuresis, the clinical term, bedwetting, several times in a night. And then the third, and the most severe, is animal torture. So fire setting, bedwetting, animal getting, what we say in the profiling world. And if any of those things are going on, don't encourage it and get the child into therapy.
I wanted to stop him so badly that after I got home, he showed up at my house, but I ran from him. And I think that was in '81, around Thanksgiving. And I ran from him again. And then I had something in my head. So I called his father and asked if he was there. I was going to take my mother's car and drive up there and take care of the problem in Ohio. That's what I was going to do. I didn't do it, but that's how I had planned it in my head. And, Jeff was a Jekyll Hyde kind of guy. When he attacked, he never said a word. It was unexpected.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.